Many identity of member states of this coalition is quite clear. Persia, which is present-day Iran, is one. Ethiopia, once allied with the former Soviet Union, is another. Put is the biblical name for what today is Libya. Only the nation called Gomer is controversial. For decades, Gomer was believed to be communist East Germany, but now that East and West Germany have been united, there are doubts. Significantly, the names of these states go back to the first book of the Bible, to Japheth, the son of Noah. After the great flood, the sons of Japheth went north to the land of Rosh. Rosh sounds like Russia. As some biblical scholars prudently point out, the name Russia, derived from the Rus Vikings who founded the kingdom of Tyre, did not come into existence until the 9th century AD. It is not clear why the federated states of Europe do not repel the god of Magog and his coalition. What is clear is that while Israel sleeps in the security of its new covenant, God and his allies attack like a cloud covering the land. The invasion is successful. However, the invaders are overly confident. They presume ownership of Israel's resources before winning.
I will summon a sword against God on all my mountains.
Now the Lord God himself shows his face on the side of his chosen.
The fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the beasts of the field, every creature that moves along the ground, and all the people on the face of the earth will tremble at my presence. The mountains will be overturned, the cliffs will crumble, and every wall will fall to the ground.
God and his coalition are destroyed. So great is the devastation, it takes 7 months to bury all of the dead, and 7 years to dispose of the horrid debris. But this war is a mere prelude to what is to come.
Zechariah of the Old Testament prophesies that all the nations will descend upon the land of Israel to do battle at Armageddon. In 1942, December the 2nd, at this site, at the University of Chicago, the atom was first split.
In the split second of that first atomic flash, a new age came into being, the age of nuclear energy and of nuclear war. If the Battle of Armageddon is inevitable, it will be a holocaust of nuclear firepower. If this comes to pass, one could say the battle had its origins at this spot, where Henry Moore's commemorative sculpture now stands. The 7th sign, the Battle of Armageddon.
I will gather all the nations to Jerusalem to fight against it.
Zechariah of the Old Testament prophesies that all the nations will descend upon the land of Israel to do battle. He foresees a battle in which a goodly part of the human race will perish. The name of the place where this battle will be fought strikes terror into the heart. Armageddon. Many Christians believe that the whole of Jewish history is a chronicle of Satan's efforts to destroy God's chosen people and to upset God's plan of redemption for mankind. The time is coming when this adversary of God makes a great final effort to achieve his ends. Megiddo is peaceful now. In the ancient world, this was a vital crossroads for trade. Below the ruins of the city you now see lie buried 20 other Megiddos, one on top of the other. The city has been rebuilt 20 times. The valley of Megiddo stretches from the Mediterranean across northern Israel. When Napoleon visited, his military assessment was that in the Megiddo plain, nature had made her greatest battlefield. We know Megiddo better by its other name, Armageddon. Through the offices of the dictator of the Federated States of Europe and his false prophet, God's adversary draws the armies of the world to do battle in this broad valley. It will be the last battle human beings ever fight. They march from every point of the compass. More armies sweep down from the north. Other armies will invade from the south. Under the god of war, the only god that the Antichrist will acknowledge other than himself, the Federated States of Europe dispatch crack troops from the west. Troops with superior weapons, but an army of vastly superior numbers pours in from the east of the Euphrates. Since this army is prophesied to be 200 million strong, one suspects a coalition of Asian nations headed by China. From north, south, east, and west they come, and they clash here.